Hello pumpkin people, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Kristen. This is my channel Harvest and Holly. On my channel we talk about decorating for fall, Halloween, Christmas, winter, and I don't really do the seasonal decorating for the other holidays and seasons. I really try to keep like that very cozy feeling that you get from the fall season and the winter season alive all year in my home, because I don't know, the other seasons and holidays just aren't as special and as impactful for me as the other seasons. So today I have a winter home decor haul. I kind of am calling this like my everyday decor as well, because a lot of this is what will sit out until we come back around to next fall. I know that's like a foreign concept to a lot of people here on YouTube, because it seems like you have to decorate for every single season and occasion. And more power to you if you love like switching it up all the time and like staying on top of it. For me, it's too expensive, it's too stressful. So this is what I really love. And by the way, I hope you guys had an amazing holiday season and happy 2022. It feels so weird to say that. I can't believe another year is gone. 2021 was a really good year for me. It had obviously lows. All of us had lows, I think, in 2021, but very grateful for the year that I had, and I'm really hoping for the best for 2022 for myself and for you guys. So anyways, that all said, let me get into this haul. It's a lot of Amazon, some Floral, which is a floral website if you're not familiar, Joann fabrics after Christmas items, and one thing from Homegoods. So I've tried to film this like 800 times. It's been a while since I've been on camera. So when we first started filming, actually had coffee in here, but now it's all gone. But this is the first thing that I picked up from Amazon. This actually comes in a set of 2, and I want to say it was like $15 or $16. And I'm gonna put as many links down below as I can if you guys are interested in shopping these items. But I have been kind of revamping my mug game, and I want just like really nice, cozy, everyday mugs. And this is what I picked out. So that's the first item. The next thing that I got from Amazon came in this box. It's a candle accessory pack. I actually bought 2 different versions of this. And the first one that I bought, actually I'll show you the second one that I bought. So I got this set. I was really looking for one that was really decorative, because I bought my first set just for the functionality of it. And I realized that it looked really cute sitting out on my coffee table, but I wished it was a different color. And then I realized I was using them so often because I have candles all over my house that a second set was probably a good idea. So it was hard to find a brass set on Amazon, which is what I really wanted, but I found this one, and I want to say it was like $13. So you get the wick trimmer, you get the snuffer, so you put, just to put out your flame on your candle. And then this little accessory, I'm not 100% sure what this is. I think you can like maybe pull out your wick if it's drowning in the hot wax, or if anything is like, any soot has fallen into the wax, you can kind of get it out with this. So that was this set. The first set that I bought was this one. It's matte black, it's still cute, but I really like the brass look a little bit better. This set was only like $8. I got a set for my mom as well, because I gave her a candle as one of her Christmas presents, and so this was a great stocking stuffer. A really cute thing to add with a candle if you're giving that to somebody for any occasion. And this set does come with this in black, but I've already lost it. So that's very on brand for me. I lose things all the time. But those are the candle accessory kits that I bought from Amazon. And then speaking of candles, I just feel like candles are one of the best ways to decorate for winter. It just brings that really welcoming, warm ambiance, almost like a fire. Not everybody has a fireplace, so candles are a really good option, and it's obviously smaller scale. You can put it a bunch of different places. So I love pillar candles. I always do my dining table with pillar candles. I usually use real candles, but I did finally get some artificial or flameless pillar candles from Amazon. So there are just some places where you really can't have pillar candles, like real ones. It's too dangerous, it's not practical, whatever the case may be. These look pretty good for being flameless. You can see that the flame actually moves on its own. They are made out of real wax, and you actually get a set of 6. I just haven't put batteries in 2 of them because I haven't used them yet. and I want to say it was $30. So you have two options with these sets. You can pay a little bit more to have a remote control, but I don't want that. These just turn on from the bottom and they're on timers. So as soon as you turn them on, they'll just automatically be on a timer and you won't have to turn them on again. So, okay, so next up, I was looking for a table runner for my little pub kitchen table, looking at it right now. I love when that table has some kind of a textile on it, but we can't put a tablecloth on it. I feel like that's too formal. It's also right next to our sliding patio doors, and we have 2 dogs, so a lot of times we have just like a towel sitting on the table. So definitely like a tablecloth is out, but I was really struggling to find a table runner that didn't feel farmhouse or like, I don't know, too traditional. But luckily I did come across this one on Amazon. I'm shocked at this one. It looks like this. And what's really cool about this is it's handmade in Chile and it's 100% sheep wool. So it came with this card, and the card actually shows the people making the runner. And it says that it's made with an ancient technique that's been around for 600 years. The purchase of this promotes history and traditions. It also says each one of the crafters has a history and commitment to maintain and foster tradition, culture, and history through their work. And with our actions, we made a recognition to the Mapuche women, to their everyday fight and to keep alive traditions, culture, and history of our people. So I love this. I love that it's made with 100% wool. I love that artists actually handmade this. I love that purchasing this helps to keep their culture alive, and I appreciate it. I love it. I'm happy that my purchase went towards something like that than just, you know, something made from a machine. And I want to say this was like $47, but there was a 50% off coupon. So I got it for relatively affordable, and it's a shorter table runner, but that works because it's a pub height table. One thing I will say is that I think you buy it without knowing for sure exactly what you're gonna get. The pattern in the center was the same, but I got a different color. And I wanna say that I was reading the reviews and people were saying that you just kind of, they send you what's available. So I got this brown one and I love brown, so that works for me. Okay, next up, I've been wanting to kind of up my coffee table book game, but I only like books that I actually like. Like, I don't want one that just sits out and looks pretty. That's why I've never invested in like the luxury designer books. Not that I wouldn't love to have something like super luxury from Chanel or whatever, but it doesn't like resonate with my everyday life. But this book does. This is called Down to Earth, Laid Back Interiors for Modern Living. This one's been around for a little while. I'm a little late to the game, but look at this gorgeous cover. This is a fall vibe, but obviously it's just a book you can have out every single day. Every style in this book is just absolutely stunning. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm excited to spend some time like actually reading this book. There's not a ton. I mean, there are just like little side excerpts, I guess you can say, next to each design. And I know I will be getting tons of inspiration from this. Last thing from Amazon I got is this pillow. Well, actually I bought 2 of these and I love this. I feel like plaid is a really great pattern to bring into your home if you're really wanting it to feel really cozy and laid back. And some of them can feel like too Christmassy, too fall with the colors and stuff, but this one is very neutral. It's charcoal, dark brown, and there's some like tan running through it. It has the cute tassels. There's actually 2 tassels on each corner. And I've never bought a full-on pillow from Amazon. I've bought tons of pillow covers, but this came as a full pillow. The insert is not the greatest, I will say, but that's okay. I'm not even gonna try to get a feather insert for this. I just don't have any other pillow covers of this size, so I'll just deal with it. But I just feel like this is so cozy. I could definitely bring this back out for fall as well when we get to that point again. So I think this was around $26. I don't know. Do I like to pay less than that? Yes. Have I paid way more than that? Also yes. I think for the right pillow, sometimes it can be worth it to splurge if it's gonna pull the whole look together. And I feel like this will really pull my whole winter look together. So I did get two. I'm on the fence if I'm gonna keep the second one. I might only need one because this is actually pretty large. And yeah, I really love that. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to afloral.com. If you're not familiar, it is a really good source for nice artificial flowers. They have a lot of like real touch stuff that looks really, really realistic. And then they do have a really nice selection of dried and preserved real florals as well. The website is definitely pricey, especially compared to the craft stores, but I find that everything that I purchase from there is better than the craft stores, and I pretty much only shop there if I can't find what I'm looking for somewhere else. So the first thing I got is this. This is one bunch, by the way. It's actually only 3 stems, but there's so many little stems. So this is real preserved willow eucalyptus, and this was on sale for like 9 or 10 bucks. I love the movement that this has. Even though it's a dried product, it is very wispy and a lot of texture and movement. And this is gonna look so pretty in a vase. Right now I have a vase of fresh like evergreens. I've had them since November and they're still going strong. So I'm gonna leave those in there until they start to look bad, and then I will replace it with this. Actually bought 2 of these because $10 is a really good price for preserved eucalyptus. You can sometimes find it at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's, but I feel like this looks a lot better. The other thing I got from Floral, and I did kind of splurge on it, is this preserved or dried baby's breath. This is called mauve brown, the color of it, and I could not find this color anywhere else. I looked on Etsy, I looked at the craft stores, and Floral is the only place that has it. And I'm kind of low-key obsessed with this color. I feel like it is the perfect transitional color. It's a color you can use it during any season. Like, look at it with my Christmas tree. I feel like it matches that. It pulls kind of burgundy when you have it with that kind of color palette. It pulls brown with brown tones. In the fall, this would look really nice and rusty. In spring, it might feel a little bit more pinky tone. So I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to put this in a vase that I have on order. And I think this was $30, but this is the bunch size. You will kind of like pull it apart and it'll look and feel fuller than when you get it and it's like just bunched up like this, just a little tip. So those are the 2 items that I got from Floral. Okay, next up, this is the only thing I have from Homegoods, and it is this cutting board. I was looking for an all wood one in this shape and I could not find it, but I really like this one. I don't know if you can tell, but it has a gold detail through it. This was only $14.99. These kinds of cutting boards are so expensive everywhere. I see ones that look just like this at Pottery Barn and even on Amazon, and they're like at least $40, $50. So if you're looking for a cutting board, make the trip out to Homegoods, Marshall's, or TJ Maxx. I still am on the hunt for one that is like this shape, maybe bigger and all wood, but this one is a really cute decorative one, and you could do a charcuterie on this. I would do it on like the marble area. And then if you wanted to use like where it's wood, I'd maybe put some saran wrap down or put whatever you want to put there in like a little serving dish. And I just kind of have this displayed in my kitchen decoratively right now. Oh, and one last thing, I don't know if I already said this, this has this little leather tag, so you could hang this. I don't know if I would personally hang it, but I do like that little leather detail. Let me know, are you guys still into leather this year? I feel like leather is just gonna keep getting more and more popular. I love it because I feel like it really helps warm up a space and it brings in that different kind of texture. So I'm still loving it. Let me know what you guys think. And last up, we have Joann fabrics. Okay, so one of the things that I got are these wooden mushrooms. I feel like these are so cool. There is a tie between mushrooms and Christmas. It's actually kind of funny, but that's not why I love mushrooms. They remind me of my grandfather, and then also my house, it's not in the woods. I live in a really big neighborhood actually, but our neighborhood is so wooded that we can barely grow grass in our front yard. I grow more mushrooms in my front yard than actual grass. So for me, I think they're kind of cute. But what I love about these is that they're sculptural without being too obvious to a season. You know, like for Christmas, we see a lot of reindeer sculptures, for fall, pumpkins, for Easter, bunnies. But this is just like a sculptural kind of artsy detail, if you will, without being too obvious, but it's also not too obscure either, because I really don't do a ton of like obscure, what is that, abstract kind of looks. So these were really fun. I don't have stickers on these anymore, but I got this one 70% off. I had to hunt this down 45 minutes away. And this one was the last one at my local store I bought before Christmas. So if you saw my Christmas home tour, you saw this one. But I ended up scoring the smaller one. I think there was one other size. If I can find these online, I'll link them. Just a couple more items. I also grabbed this chunky wooden bowl from Joann's. This was originally $35, and I was looking at one on Amazon for a similar price, but I got it 70% off. I do have a really large wooden bowl. I wanted something smaller because it takes a lot to fill up that bowl when I want to use it for decor, and this one will be a little bit more manageable. I'm thinking for winter, pine cones in here would be really pretty. Moss would be really pretty. Pillar candles lined up in here would be pretty. My little white pumpkins for fall that I grow would be adorable in here. And let me know if you're still watching this video. I feel like everyone's probably clicked off at this point because we're 25 minutes in. But let me know when we get closer to spring if you want some gardening videos on how I do my fall gardening, because you have to start your fall garden in the spring basically. So that's actually what got me through last spring. I really loved my fall garden, but nonetheless, my pumpkins will look so cute in here if I'm able to grow them again this year, and I'm excited with that find. And then the last thing of this haul is again from Joann Fabrics, and I got a bunch of these eucalyptus stems. So I saw these at Joann's when I did my shop with me, and I said that I was definitely gonna buy them for winter decor. They almost look like they're frosted, and they're in like a plummy, mauvey burgundy tone. So they look really nice with this, I feel like. And they're not actually frosted. There's like no glitter, there's no snow or anything. Real baby blue eucalyptus like this has this kind of like film on it, and that's what this is trying to mimic. But I feel like in the winter that will look like frost, but you could definitely use this in the spring, I feel like, and also for fall. I'm really loving this color. You guys know, if you've been on my channel, I was doing a lot of like plum and burgundy for fall, and then I did it for Christmas, and now I'm doing it for winter. I'll probably into spring as well. So that is my winter everyday haul. I've got to get off this floor. My butt is killing me. Why do I sit on the floor when I film these videos like I don't have a whole couch right in front of me? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. Let me know how you're doing down below. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I usually don't set them, but I definitely want to get healthier. I know that's so basic, but I really want to get healthier going into 2022 because we definitely want to start a family, and I've put on like 15 pounds since August, so thanks a lot, holiday food and cookies. But anyways, thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I know you could be on anybody else's channel, but you're here with me, and that means the world. I love you, my pumpkin people, and I will catch you in a future video. Bye now.